right, you're welcome back. It's time to look at the papers this morning. We do this every Friday. And of course, joining us to review the headlines of today's papers is a journalist, Charles Ideho. Good morning, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
All right, let's begin with the Punch newspapers. APC, others fume as PDP says Buhari government destroyed EFCC and disprove allegations of recovered loot. Ruling party tells PDP. Opposition party's statement reckless and irresponsible. That's Junaid saying there, of course, is a top party chieftain.
All right, let's look at...
let Charles respond to this.
First, right.
PDP has destroyed, or APC has destroyed, APC is destroying. Is it something that has been
APC,
done? That has been done? Is it in retrospect or is continuing?
Well, that's another matter. What do you think?
I don't believe that's true, because the last government, you had a regime where stealing was removed from the list of corruption. But this government has come behind, returned stealing to corruption. And enough people who are deemed to be corrupt are being arrested, monies are being recovered from them. People are even volunteering to return their money, to return their load. I mean, so what is, how is that? I mean, is this EFCC that is the vehicle being used to get all this fund back? So I don't know what they mean by destroy. They have destroyed. That's what I'm saying. That is it that they're saying APC destroyed or APC has destroyed? So we're able to look at.
Well, according to them, the APC government destroyed. So what they're saying is EFCC
something has been destroyed. It's not supposed to function, right?
It's not functional anymore.
This that has been destroyed is still functional. So it doesn't. I don't know what they mean by that.
Okay, of course it's Salah, it's Eid al-Kabir, and the Punch has not missed the opportunity to give us a feel on the cover page. But this picture is very, very interesting. I don't know if our cameraman can capture that. Obviously, this man on Okada, on the commercial motorbike, has gone to buy himself the Ram to celebrate Eid al-Kabir.
That's right.
Yeah.
Quite,
in spite of the fact that everybody's crying that there's no money to...
No, the thing is that, I think I grew up partly in Auchi. Auchi is also both Christian and Muslim communities. So all of us, when we were growing up in those days, so what they usually do is that they know is what happened every year. So most of them who are very serious Muslims, they save towards it. So it's not something that it's not a happenstance. What they just wake up today, they look for it. They save. They keep a portion of their earnings towards this day. So that's why no matter how hard the country may be economically, the people will still find money to buy around.
Yes. Very interesting indeed.
Yes.
Well, let's go to The Nation now. And the major story on the front page of the paper is President Muhammadu Buhari saying that no rest until we see Nigeria of our dream. And that is contained in his Eid al-Kabir message to all Nigerians. And then there's a rider under it says, Saraki, Dogara, governors, Tinubu preach unity, love as Muslims mark Eid al-Kabir.
That statement is very, very, very honestly, because that's a statement of responsible leadership. Because the job of a leader is to instill hope, is to make sure that people are galvanized. Yes, things may be bad as it is, but when you have a leader telling you that you are not going to rest, you're going to do this, people will be that hope will be rekindled. So that's why I said it's a statement of responsible leadership. We want more of them, but they need to also walk the talk. The talk is good, but they must walk the talk.
Yes. Saying that they are telling Nigerians what they need to hear.
And then again, it's not enough for a leader to just tell you this is what they intend to do. We must also see the leaders be at the forefront. Getting people to understand. When we are talking about all of us now, for instance, the everyday people should shed weight, in quote, and then the leaders are getting fat. So there's no way the followership will follow them, because, you know, because some of us are in communication, there's what they call learning by sight and sound. So what you learn by sight usually more deeper than exactly what people just hear, but what they are seeing is what really affects them.
All right, let's go to another story quickly, but very shortly. It's at the bottom left of the paper, and it's a Cherry News really. Petrol prices to fall, says Kachiku.
Well, but he's basing that on the premise of right now. If you look at there's glut in the supply of the diesel, GAGO. So the glut has actually reduced the price of diesel by about 40%. So he is thinking that if that can also be taken to the PMS, what the gains we are having for AGO also come to play.
All right, moving on to the Vanguard. Economy rallying out of recession, says CBN, and Fitch reports external reserves hit 30-month high at $31.8 billion. That's something to cheer about?
Something to cheer about, yes.
All right, Hajj 2017, death toll of Nigerian pilgrims.
There's about 7 now. It's about 7 years. This happens every year. I think what they need to do, those people who are responsible for checking people before they go, the issue of health, personal health is very, very important. Because what they go through there, they go around the Kaaba, the Black Stone, everything. So they have these activities, and some of them they could be rigorous. So somebody whose head is not exactly. So what they need to do is that they can, before they can go through some head, maybe some exercises in order to keep their palpitation, at that level.
The authorities need to ensure that whoever is going for Hajj is in good state of health.
Proper medical.
Because every year we lose.
All right, because of time, I won't bother to even go to the major story, because that is one you just talked about, is a major story. But let's go to other stories. The first one that caught my attention is that of the statement from NCC saying that substandard phones cause cancer. The Nigerians should beware. And
but you have to do, because it has to do with the radioactivity. When the phone are substandard, there's no way to not affect the health, because even we are told now when you're answering call, putting it here is also in danger because of the radioactivity that takes place. So if you don't have the things that are substandard, you can imagine exactly the.
All right, and quickly, your hands-free, your
exactly, use your hands-free. Yes.
Yeah, the second one, Boko Haram's deputy leader, other top shots killed in airstrike.
Well, I think we're beginning to have we're going to get victories. But what we need to do is to sustain what we have now. Then Eldorado is near.
All right, indeed. Ethiopian Airlines says it's bidding for Arik Air. That's coming from the front page.
But that's sad. That's sad, because what governments do globally is that they don't allow companies to sink. It's because you can imagine the workforce that Arik controls. So if it happens that way, they have their own interest. So there's no way there will be job losses, and then which is going to also affect the personal income of Nigerians. So I think what the government should do is to bail out Arik, not to allow exactly. Yes.
And on the front page of the Guardian is still Salah's story that is a major story. So the second one that is prominent here is the story about Ijaw youths shutting content board for not relocating IOC's offices. Bayelsa government, IOC, condemn killing of soldiers.
Well, relocation of IOCs, it's not going to be something that can happen by fiat. Even the vice president has said it when he was acting president. But the NAPC, that is the senior partner in the joint venture, their offices are still at Abuja. So if you want the IOCs to move, NAPC have to move first.
Okay, we have to leave it there. Ideho Charles, thank you so much. Journalists, always a delight to have you join us every Friday to look at the papers.